Are you ready to step into fall and see some amazing trans-seasonal outfit inspiration? Then keep watching. Today's episode is a Jackson Jem, where we feature products, places, and people here in Jackson, Wyoming that we find inspiring and want to share with you. So today I'm here at Penny Lane, which is a women and children's boutique here in Jackson Hole. And what we are going to be giving you today is 5 outfits that will help you get through the fall transition from summer into fall. Hopefully we can hold on to a little bit of this warmth, but we want to give you those outfits that will really get you through. Let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to talk with Andi Dornan, the owner, and let's get started. Andi, thank you so much for having us.
Oh, I'm stoked.
Me too. I mean, there's so much good stuff in the store and I cannot wait to dive in. I actually came in and just snagged this and put it on right away.
It looks great on you.
I had to, especially because burgundy going into fall felt very appropriate.
Totally.
Well, so I want to get into it. Tell us why you decided to open Penny Lane.
I opened Penny Lane almost 10 years ago. Well, really, it goes back farther than that. I've kind of always had a desire to open Penny Lane. I grew up with a mother who had a retail store, a women's dress shop. So when I was a kid, I kind of lived in the mall and I lived in her shop. So I feel like it's in my blood.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then I went to school for retail management and fashion design at Purdue. So I feel like it's just always been a dream of mine to open a women's clothing store. And then, you have to wait on the right timing in your own life and be, I think, brave enough to start your own business.
What would you say sets your store apart from the other stores in Jackson?
I really focus on affordability. One of the big things when I opened Penny Lane was to have a place where kind of every woman, the everyday woman, could find something, whether it's for a special occasion or to work in, or just to go out with their girlfriends in. They could find something that was at around under $100. That was the focal point for me.
Yeah, I love that. I love that, and I really feel that whenever I was going to an event or had a dinner, I wanted something new, I would pop into Penny Lane, I always could find it. It's amazing.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and that's kind of still the mission.
Yeah. Okay, so last question. If you were walking down the boardwalk here in Jackson and you overheard a couple of people talking about your store, what would you want them to say?
I really want people to feel welcomed when they come in here. I want them to feel like they've had a great customer service experience and that the people were kind. So to me, the greatest compliment would be 2 girlfriends walking out of this shop and saying, gosh, everybody was so nice in there.
Yeah, and of course, they probably feel and look amazing because they're wearing Penny Lane.
That's right.
Okay, well, we are going to get more into the sort of transitional, trans-seasonal outfits because we are at that time of year and it's a fun one because there's lots of layers.
True.
Lots of new stock.
Pre-fall, fall is the best time of year for fashion. I feel like every collection is the strongest from every brand. It's an awesome time to shop.
It's so fun. And you, of course, have curated some amazing pieces. So we're going to dive in, give you 5 looks. Let's get started.
Okay.
This is look number 1, and I love it so much because it's all about the mid-axi dress. This one is in a silk blend. It has a little bit of stretch, so comfortable. Now, I am styling for sort of more everyday, and I want to give you some layers on how to go from summer into fall in this trans-seasonal period. But I also want to highlight that you could totally wear this for a wedding, like end of the season, maybe you have a September wedding that you're going to a fall wedding. This dress, this color is divine. Put it with some heels. I would even do maybe like a little faux fur bomber jacket on top and you would just be perfection. But for today, I wanted to give you something a little more wearable. I put my little sneaks on and then I did go for this animal print. So if you want to do the faux fur, amazing. If you're not ready to do that, it's still a little too warm, then an animal print is another good way to go. And I oversized this. I went up to a size or 2 and I just wanted to roll the sleeves, keep it kind of more of that casual, relaxed feel. And then because this is a pastel color with the jewelry, I did decide to go for silver, because you might find that if you go for gold jewelry with pastels, they don't quite work together. But if you stay with the silver, you will find that it all works really well. So this is my first look, and I think we're off to a great start. Okay, this look is everything I want for fall because we have the wide leg cord. It's still a little high-waisted, so I could pair it with this waistcoat, which is also kind of more like a knit, getting a little bit heavier in the fabrics here. And you still can wear an open-toe sandal like this. I actually love the little color sandwich that we have going on with the light on top and the light balancing with the shoe. And then, of course, adding a sweater, something in a hue that just goes with everything that you've got going on. That is a key here, a little tip for you. If you want to do transitional dressing well and make it easy on yourself, just go tonal. And one hue to lean into is the beige and the brown trend. So I'm just gonna pop this guy over my shoulders, and you can see how that just everything goes so nicely together. And again, I love how I have a little bit of a wide leg leaning into a little bit of the 70s revival here. You could totally add like a pair of gold sunglasses, the kind of like Tom Ford inspired sunglasses. That would be perfect here. And yeah, I think that this is an outfit that I would wear day to day if I had meetings. And then you could totally just transition into evening and go out with your girlfriends. And I love this look because it is such a great combination of so many things. Let's dive in. So I'm definitely giving you a nod to what we're gonna see this fall, a little return to the Victorian romanticism. That's where I pulled in the lace. I've got this lace maxi dress. And then to make it a little bit more modern, I did decide to add a waistcoat and a blazer. So it kind of brings it into modern day. Because we're in the Mountain West, I did want to balance this look with a little bit of jewelry going in the turquoise direction. And also because of these long lines in the blazer, I kind of wanted to bring everything into alignment. And so I wanted to do all of these necklaces layered and long. I love the effect. And then of course I did add a couple of bracelets here to sort of balance it all out and make the outfit look just complete. And one other thing I want to mention is going for a lug boot. So I did decide to go for a lug boot like this because I wanted to make it not so pretty and make it not so corporate either. So we have the blazer, we have the lace. The lug boot is going to balance all of that and bring it down a notch and just make this outfit perfection. Okay, I had to give you an outfit that is just everyday, casual, cool. Maybe you're out doing errands, a shop up, that sort of thing. This is gonna be your look for this fall because it is all the pieces that you want to incorporate into your wardrobe. Let's start with the jeans. Going for a sort of bell-bottom shape, bootleg jean, a little bit of a mid-rise, kind of keeps everything sucked in and looking nice and neat. And then I did pair that with this oversized rugby shirt. Now this is also kind of like a sweater material, so it's just that much more snuggly and warm and just amazing for fall. You know these colors are gonna be everything you wanna wear this fall, so I love that she has this shirt available. And then a little sort of like Birkenstock slide. This one comes in shearling and it has the little belt buckle detail. I love that. So keeping this one super simple, but as I say, this is probably an outfit that you're actually gonna live in this fall. As we move from the end of summer into fall, this is a formula that you guys are gonna wanna put into play. So essentially you take your summer dress, something that's floral, it could be a gingham print, anything that still has a little bit of those fall colors, like this one has a little bit of the green and a little bit of the coral and the beige. All of this is gonna help us transition as we move into fall by adding a boot. This one is an over the knee boot, so I'm giving myself some warmth here and some coverage. Obviously in the summertime, you could be wearing this with a sandal, but because we're moving into a little bit of more of those fall temps, this is going to be my go-to choice for shoes. And then you can just add a layer over top. Of course, I always love a jean jacket, you guys know that. And this one in particular is so good because look at how it hits right here. It lets you have the full skirt underneath. That is what you want, just a little bit of balancing in the proportions, letting the skirt be full, and then a little bit of more of a crop style jacket here. You could also go with a leather or a suede jacket. I love that, but the denim works really well, especially with this print. And I do want to mention that I did bring in the black belt because I wanted to tie in the black boot. And so the black belt kind of makes everything work really well. And then I finished everything off with this really sweet pair of earrings. Also has a little bit of a floral design in it. So you're sort of hanging on to summer as you move into fall, but it definitely works as we transition. So this is a look that I would be doing all day, every day this fall, rotating the different dresses, maybe rotating those different crop jackets, as I said. This is something that you guys are just going to love and live in. So that is our final look. Andi, thank you. That was so much fun.
It was a blast.
And I just want to let everyone know we're going to have everything linked below. Tell us where they can follow you and shop looks from Penny Lane.
Absolutely. We have a website, so it's pennylanejh, as in jacksonhold.com. And then you can also follow us on Instagram, same handle, pennylanejh. And you'll find everything there.
And I have to tell you guys, if you haven't been following Penny Lane JH on Instagram yet, it is a must follow because Andi, yours truly, is always on there giving you the goods, giving you the updates. So personable. I feel like you're just like talking to a friend. It's amazing.
Yes, I do want people to feel like they're a part of the community of Penny Lane and part of our what we call our girl gang.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so join the
authentic.
Penny Lane girl gang, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.